Hey Taurus, it's Jackie from Sacred Journeys. How's it going? Let's take a little peek at the weekend coming up, the first weekend of June. Can you believe it? The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of June, 2017. And we're going to be using the traditional Rider-Waite, and then we're going to ask the angels a couple different angel cards to see what they want to add to our story, okay? So what do you want to show Taurus this weekend, guys? What do you want to show Taurus? Okay, there's one. Ooh, Taurus, you have some decisions. You have some choices. You have lots of choices. So that's a beautiful, I mean, it's nice to have choices, but sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, right, Taurus? So I think that this card is cautioning you almost. Like, which choice would be best? Ask yourself, because you can get overwhelmed with choices, and some of them might just be fun in the moment, but is it really going to end up anywhere? Do you know what I mean? I almost feel like you're a kid in the candy store. You know, you can be like, oh my God, there's licorice and there's cinnamon and there's butterscotch and yummy. There's some hot tamale chili peppers over there, whatever. You know, you're just like all over the place. Possibilities. There's possibilities everywhere. But it feels like it's time now kind of to think about, okay, what do I really want? Like, what choice would be for my highest and best, and maybe even long term? I mean, and I don't want to say pipe dream. I don't want to. Some choices are fun to play with and entertain and think about and to even try to manifest. I mean, you can manifest whatever you want, but sometimes we're magic, right? We can manifest all these different things, and then you're like, oh my God, which one do I choose? Oh no, what do I do? So now's the time to sit into your body and ask, what do I want? Because I can have all these things. I mean, the choices are endless. There's so much candy, right? Which candy do you want? And that might not be a good analogy, but it's like life choices. You know, you can choose whatever you want, but yeah, then you're gonna have that experience, and that's you can always choose again, but it's important to choose one, to choose a direction, to choose a job, choose a partner, choose. You know what I mean? You can't marry everybody. You can't work at everything. Uh, does that make sense? It's like it's time to kind of nail down your choices. What do you want? Ooh, the Hierophant. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. This is talking about religious, spiritual leadership, legal. To me, it's a real kind of a legalistic kind of feel. It's religious, spiritual feel. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to tap in for a second. Then the other card you got is the bickering. Somebody, somebody's losing a fight. So this could be somebody's getting divorced. It's kind of sound because this is a marriage. Like if you were in a relationship, if you have so many choices about who to marry, maybe you are, and maybe you're dating several different people. Which one do you want to marry? Which one would be your best spouse? Which one do you want to settle down with? Because it's fun for a second to play the field, but after a while, it's exhausting. You want a partner, right, Taurus? It just feels like you want to settle down and this. But if you're already married, you might be getting a divorce. There's a lot of quarreling, a lot of fighting. Somebody won the fight, but they really didn't win. It's like not a fun way to win the fight. It just feels like two people are walking away. So it didn't come to an amicable agreement at all. It just feels kind of heavy, super heavy. So there's some choices to be made. Let's get some clarity on that. Let's get some clarity on that because this doesn't feel good, Taurus. Hold on. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's ask the angel cards to see what they want to show. And this feels like it's very specific to a few people. This is a general reading, but it's not going to apply to most people because it feels super dense, super heavy. So whoever's watching this, it just feels heavy. Somebody out there is been quarreling and fighting, and you're in the midst of a fight, and you might be in the midst of a divorce because this, and then maybe it just doesn't feel good. It feels not good at all, to be honest. So what do you guys want to show? Release. Okay, there you go. So it's time to just release. Maybe you've been trying to get things, you've been trying to settle, you've been trying to, maybe there's some assets that you want, you've been trying to choose, you've been trying to work it out, but it's not being worked out very easily. It's like this person here, they're smug, but the other people are just walking away, just like, who cares? Who gives a shit? Who cares? It's time to release and let go. This is very specific. So this is unusual. Usually I don't get something very specific like this. But Taurus, it's time to just let it go. Like, forget it. Let it go. It's not worth it. It's not worth the fight. It's not worth the hassle. It's just not worth it. So if you're in the midst of a divorce, it's just not worth the fight anymore. It just feels heavier than it is. There's just too many choices, too much going on. Yeah, just bless and release. Bless them, bless them, bless them, bless them. Forgive, release. Forgiveness just releases you from the energy of chaos and anger and bitterness. You know what I mean? Just forgive the fact that there's a lot of pain involved, and just what it's time to just let go. Bless and release. Bless and release, Taurus. So let's see what else they want to show you. What does the oracles? It's a blessing in disguise. Wow. Okay. Do you see that? You can't make this up. It's like, wow. Blessing in disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually part of the answered prayer. You'll understand this reason behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayers in the best way possible. So yeah, bless and release. This is a blessing in disguise. Just try to be as amicable as possible. This person is super smug, but somebody's walking away. Two people are just walking away, like, whatever. Just let it go. They're releasing. So hopefully this is you, that you're just walking away. There's too much chaos. There's too much. This just feels like there's just too much. It's just over. So someone out there is getting separated, getting divorced. Could be a lot of choices going on, separating assets. There could be other people involved here. Someone likes a lot of different choices. Or you may, and then maybe it also could be, this is going to open you up for other things. But choose well. I don't know. It just feels heavy. But the final card here, blessing in disguise, says it all, Taurus. Just ask for your highest and best, and the highest and best for everybody involved, and let just everything fall into place. Oh, blessings, my friend. Blessings, Taurus. Bless your heart. I wish you peace and grace and much healing, and whatever it is that you need, I pray that for you right now. All right, my friend. I'll talk to you later. Bye.